Hello, adventurers. This is Mitch's Adventure. Well, as you know, Mitch's Adventures is really not an adventure lately. It's been really, kind of tired of everything. Need change. So I I looked on, you know how YouTube gives you, if you have a channel, you know that you get weekly updates on your channel. Okay, well, my channel always comes up with the same thing. You got 525 people looked at your channel. Okay, that's great. Thank you. But how many subscribed? Zero. How many watched for the whole video? Zero. And so then YouTube says, well, how many people? Well, no, they say, what is your best video? Some video I made like 2 years ago. So they're not even watching what's happening now. Okay, so and it goes to the next screen and it says, you need evergreen content. Well, okay, what's that? Sorry, it's really hot here in Ontario, and we don't have air conditioning because our landlord sucks. But Gatorade's good with Sonic Ice. Okay, so no, I didn't go to Sonic to get a Gatorade. We bought ice from Sonic, and then we bought Gatorades, and you just put them together and you have a cool drink. Get you hydrated. Why does it not look like it's coming off this camera? It is. Okay. So I don't have anyone in chat. This is another reason I'm changing things up. My channel is a variety channel, or at least I thought it was. They don't want me to have a variety channel. They want me to have evergreen content, which is one thing. Focus on one thing. The adventurers. Focus on them. Okay, yeah, I would love to focus on you guys if you come in and visit, but my channel is not going anywhere. Again, it went and now it's just level and nothing's happening. It's just level as it passes by the screen and then it drops like a roller coaster. Not good. So I asked them, I looked online and said, what's the difference? What can I do? They said you can keep the same channel, but separate your variety channel into separate channels with their own playlists. Well, then I have more to work on, and well, okay, I'll give it a try. So, all my train videos, all my Disneyland little trains that I've been building and trying to sell, nobody wants to buy it. Nobody has any money. I'm not selling it any cheaper than, I won't go any lower than $650. I'm down to $675 right now. I'm not going to go any lower because then I'm losing half the money that I put into it, more than half the money. Spent over $1,500 just to get it to work, and nobody wants it. I just assemble it and throw it away. And then there's all my train videos, going to Griffith Park, riding the stupid noisy cars, riding the ride on trains, or going to Train Town and checking out the trains, or going in Walt's Barn. Nobody looks at that. Nobody cares. Or they got better things to do. Watch Cordy, watch uh, Berry Farm, watch Kiko and Carla, or Carla and Kiko. I don't know how you say their names. Watch everyone else except me. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? So the only time I do see anyone, like I still have this piece of artwork. I haven't sent it out. If I had the money, I would. I don't. I need to get monetized so I can send it out. Then people start. I'll get money coming in. I have enough subscribers. I just need you guys to watch. If you're not watching, I'm not making any money. I think I'm going to share this right now because it's not working. Why are my likes private? No, I didn't ask for that. Okay, I'm back. I shared it out, spammed it. right, so getting back to what I was talking about, um, YouTube wants me to do evergreen content. Hey, adventurer, how's it going? It's really hot here today. If you can't hear me, let me know. I'll speak up. Would you like a drink? Hey, Nicole, how's it going? Always have you to depend on. YouTube wants me to change up my channel. They want me to do evergreen content, which means they want one thing, not a variety. Because I have my artwork channel playlist, I have trains playlist, I have Disney projects, I have singing, I have keyboard, I have car shows, which they don't even happen until September, so that's not happening. The parades don't happen until July 4th, so that's not happening. I was supposed to go to a live concert, but it's just way too hot and we're both sick. So that's not happening. Hate being sick during the summertime. It sucks. But, there's always Mad Tea Party. Yeah. Anyway, so what I'm doing is they want evergreen content. Okay, well, I'm going to keep my podcast here or vlog. That's what it is. It's not a well, it's a podcast, but it's also a vlog. So that'll stay here. Drawing will not stay here. I'm going to change it and make my own channel. Actually, I already have. You're probably like, what? You have a new channel? Yes, I do. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see, it's on here. Yeah, I'll go here. I don't have anything on it yet. All right. I do have one drawing on it. Ooh, one whole drawing. I want to see my channel. Come on. I don't. I'm just working on it. So, here we go. Share channel. There we go. Couple. Okay. So here's my new channel. This is where I'll be doing Disney request drawings. And what do I mean by Disney request? Well, I was following this one guy, and he said, "Well, thank you." He does Disney canvas paintings requests, and I can't do that because he's not really painting anyways. I watched one of his videos. He's stealing Disney music, so I don't know how he's getting away with that. Let's say he's doing Aladdin. He's got Arabian Nights, right? The music playing from that, and he's drawing. He's drawing on to canvas board. I don't have any here. Yeah, here's some. Come here. So he has a canvas, right? This is still covered in plastic, but so he'll take the board, have the music playing, and he's drawing with a mechanical pencil, the character like Al from Aladdin. He's drawing him. The music's playing, and he's got it in time lapse mode, so it's only like 30 seconds long. But he's not painting. He's taking this, he's using these. Those aren't paints. They're pens. And then he outlines them. And he says he paints them. Okay, that's not a painting. And he's got a lot of subscribers. So I figured, hey, if he can do it, I can do it too. But I'm not going to do it on canvas. This is for my acrylics and oil painting, which I don't do anymore. I will do it on paper. Good old-fashioned paper. And yes, I will try to make them better. But the best part is my adventurers, like you, Nicole. I know you're not there. You left. You get to request a drawing. Now, of course, I can't charge you, but I will take, you know. Oh, you are still here. Okay. It shows 0. Oh, now it shows 1. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So, yeah, I cannot charge for Disney art. I'm not an artist for Disney. Plus, even if I was, I wouldn't want to get fired and thrown in jail because I can't sell the art. Yeah, I don't know why it does that either. But see, if you request a piece of art, I can draw it. Like, hang on here. Let me go into my pile of artwork. Get all this junk out of the way. I hope you don't have to smell my armpits. Just joking. All right. Fantasmic. Okay, there's one. I can give that to you. Hey, Trish, how's it going? Ahoy. Welcome. Ahoy. I'm talking to you over there, and camera's over here. The kitty cats, Aristocats. Today would have been Richard Sherman's 96th birthday, but he didn't make it. Speaking of Richard Sherman, here is the last drawing I did on his day that he died. So it's more like a tribute to him. But you see, my channel, which I'm going to need your help, Trish. If you see the new channel up at the top there, where is it? Well, here, I'll just put it up again so you can see it. All right, that's the new channel. It's a Disney Request channel for drawings, and you can buy me a copy. See, I can accept money that way. You're not buying the picture, but you're paying for a drink, or I don't drink coffee, but a piece of cake or cookies or whatever. Fantasmic. That really doesn't look like Mickey. I don't like that one myself. Didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. This one I really liked. I don't know why. It just pulled it in to me. He's a super with a cape. And I'm not going to stay there. And then, of course, everyone loves this one. And, of course, these are the ones I've done, live. And they're kind of slow and boring, and nobody wants to hang around and watch them. So, on the new channel, I am going to still make them in slow motion. If you guys do want to hang out and talk and chat with whoever else is in chat, like we do on Cordy's channel. But I'll also have my phone sitting like right off to the side here, aiming down on my DJI, whatever the thing's called, I'll show you. The thing that Cordy uses, only hers is better. Mine's Chinese. This thing, because I can time lapse. So I will time lapse the video and put music to it. And if that guy can put, yes, a gimbal, thank you. And I can put music to it. And it can be Disney music because if he's not getting ripped on and thrown in jail, I don't know why. He's got 2,500 subscribers or more. Excuse me. Better. He's got 2,500 subscribers. All his videos are no longer than 30 seconds or 35 seconds at the most, because he's doing him in time lapse. He draws them out, inks them. Well, he says he paints them, but he's using an ink pen, and then he outlines them, and that he's done. And I notice he gives away his canvas artwork, which he does everything. He had Simpsons, he has Marvel, he has Rick and Morty, or whatever that one's called, Mortimer, or something like that. I don't know. I got to get up to date on all these cartoon characters. And then, of course, he's got Batman and the Joker and all that. And he's got them all over the canvas. I mean, he had a canvas. Now, his canvas isn't this small. It's like the size of my screen. It's like this. And he's got, I think he said 149. And he said if you could guess the number of how many characters were on his thing, you would win the painting, or he called it a painting, whatever. And I'm thinking, if he can do that, I could do that. And of course, I put the buy me a coffee or whatever it's called app on there, and I could give away my artwork too. But of course, it's not going to be on canvas. I don't want to waste a canvas, because if I mess up on the character, canvas, I'm not going to throw it away. Well, I mean, I could always paint over it, but that's a waste of paint then too. So, like I was telling Nicole, so YouTube wants me to have evergreen content, which they just want me to concentrate on one thing. Now I got to figure out what to do with Mitch's Adventures. That's this channel. I want to kind of keep this channel open for. I am going to Disneyland in August, and then I want to probably use the gimbal. So I'll leave it for live events like that, or coffee houses are opening up, and all these different local places opening up. I could leave that for that. So I have a train channel, which I don't know how many more times I'm going to go to the train things of the Griffith Park, but I see Halloween's coming up, so yeah, we might go there during Halloween. And see, I have like 12 channels. I mean, channels, playlists. They want me to turn it into 12 channels. That's a lot of channels to watch. But they'll all stem from Mitch's Adventures. They're all connected to Mitch's Adventures, but they're their own separate entity, or whatever you would want to call it. What do you guys think about that? Good? Bad? Don't think it'll work. Now, I already set up two of them. I set up the train one, and I'm working on the art one. But I do have the name. It's MSC Artworks 55. And the 55 stands for Disneyland, because I love Disneyland. And that's the year that Walt opened it, 1955. Oh, other good news. Our upstairs bedbug problem neighbors are leaving. Hope they take the bed bugs with them wherever they go. I hate those damn things. I've had asked the landlord to get rid of them. Oh, no, it's not my problem. Well, it's not mine. Didn't come from us. We haven't left the state. Well, you guys can take care of it. No, that's not in our contract. We don't take care of pests. Jeez, I can't even go see my family. They don't want to see me. No, we don't want bed bugs at our house. No, I don't have bed bugs. My room has them, but I don't have them. Our bed is pulled away from the wall, so there's no bugs on it. They're on the wall, though. It's just disgusting. I wish I could just turn him in, but if I do that, then he'll kick us out because we're month to month. And if he does that, we're screwed because we're in a pretty good, well, if you want to call it a good price, it's a good price. It's just a little over $1,000 for I don't know, half of a house. I've already reported him. And then that's when he threatened me. He says, "You tell the city again, and I will kick your asses out of here. I don't need your money that much." I'm like, "Yeah, but you're going to be sorry about all the bed bugs because our room sits in the hottest part of the house, and they fester on heat. Now, of course, if it gets too hot, they die. But he won't take care of it." Yeah, I've done that. I have done that. I told my new insurance company about it, and they said they were going to call 211 and report him. I'm like, good, go ahead. Plus, when the new tenants try to move in, I'm going to tell them, hey, this place is loaded with bed bugs. I wouldn't move in. Yeah, I know. He's an asshole, is what he is. Sorry for the language, but I'm tired of it. I had a operation 3 years ago, and um, I had to go to the hospital because my gallbladder had burst. And yes, I did. Um, I went to the hospital, and like I said, my had ruptured my gallbladder, and it was freezing. It was like December. Oh, it was just before Christmas, and I was in the waiting room with my wife, and I was like bent over with pain, like, oh God, oh, because it hurt like hell. And um, I asked her to go out to the car and get my jacket. So she went out to the car and got it, and there was a bed bug on it. They were on me like flies. I had to take a shower with a man. It was embarrassing as hell. And he's looking through my hair like a monkey. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm looking for bed bugs. It was on my jacket. It wasn't on me. We don't want bed bugs in our hospital. Well, I don't blame you, but it was on my jacket. So they put everything in this like a nuclear explosion package, all my clothes, and threw me in a gown. Fucking embarrassing. And that's when I turned them in because the nurse said at the end when they said I had to leave, which I was in there a week because of the pain and stuff. Um, they also had fixed my hernia. Anyways, the nurse said, you can report him to the city. She goes, that's what we did when we had a problem, not the same landlord or slumlord, whatever you want to call him. But I did that, and that's when he said, "You ever do this again, and I will kick you guys out." I'm like, "Fuck you," is what I wanted to say to him. Not you guys, just the landlord. But California is just way, way, way too expensive to live in right now, and I don't have a job. Nothing, because I have disability. And if I make money, I can lose my disability. I mean, I can make a certain amount, which I'm doing. We work at, my wife is also disabled. She's not disabled up here like me. I have anxiety issues. She's disabled in her back is messed up. Her knees are broken, not broken, but they're messed up. And her hip, everything's a mess. Excuse me. So it's also why we don't go anywhere. We don't go to Disneyland. We don't go to Knott's Berry Farm unless we win something. Carla won. She won the other day. She wasn't even trying. She was just answering a question on. I'm sure if you live in California or listen to iHeartRadio, then you'd know about. Uh, that's not it. That's the radio station and the person who runs it. Well, she posted something on Facebook, a question about what would be like, what was your dream job that got away? And what would you say to the grads who are graduating? And she went ahead and typed it in, her answer. And the Karen Sharp lady says, call our studios. I want to talk to you. And so she called and she told her exactly kind of like what she wrote on Facebook. And she goes, listen to the radio at 9:20 and at 10:20. I'm like, wait a minute. They don't tell you twice unless something's you're winning something. Yeah, she won. She won 2 tickets to the Doobie Brothers. Um, and of course, she was on the radio, which is not a big deal to her because she used to be a DJ or VJ. No, she was a DJ in Florida, and she's also a DJ in real life. You know, with spinning records and stuff. She said her name was DJ Flipside. I made a channel for her once, and she never used it because her hands and everything are messed up, so she can't. Okay, enough of my sad story. I got to see what you wrote here. Already did that. I'm on the list. HUD, Section 8. Is it in California at your friend's place, or is it out in Texas? And the other thing is, there's no air conditioning in this place. We have fans, or if you want to call that a fan. Oh, okay. Um, I know the prices in Texas are a lot cheaper than California because Alan used to live there and he'd tell me, "Oh yeah, I could sell my house for 500,000. I'll be making a big profit." I'm like, 500,000? That's too much. People aren't going to pay for that, and they didn't. He sold his house 400,000, and it had problems that he didn't even know about. His dad built it and didn't have the foundation level, and it cracked. Oh, okay. Well, I did sign up for HUD and Section 8. I really don't want to live in Section 8. I can't stand pot, but it's everywhere. It's though I'm lucky the neighbor on this side doesn't smoke it. She's 80 something years old. And she lives in her own house where she used to live. Yes, Marble Falls. Uh, that house got struck by lightning twice. So it was a bad idea, and he didn't like living out there, and he didn't like the centipedes everywhere. He's like, "Ew, baby centipedes everywhere on the ground. They came under the door." Yeah, I told him. I said, "You move out there, you're gonna be running into that stuff." And he goes, "Well, I got to. My dad's out there." They lived there a whopping 6 months and back to California. Oh, it's warranted. I've got pictures, and they're gross. I mean, one of these solo cups, empty, right? I poured some uh, rubbing alcohol in it, like about that much in the cup. And in one night, I filled it up with over 50 bugs. I was just like, this is sick, this is gross. And they all had sucked on somebody's blood. Freaking vampires of the night is what they are. That should be like Cordy and stay up all night and sleep in the daytime when they're sleeping. You know? Anyways, it's really gross. I don't want to talk about it anymore. This is where I usually come to have my happy place. But luckily, they are not in this room. They are all confined. Let's see if I can get you over there. In that room. But you can see how much stuff I got? Look at it. I got to get rid of that train board. I've got another keyboard over there. Our cat tower is in the wrong spot. I want to move it right here. And I want to move my desk, which is a mess. So, well, I'm getting you guys dizzy there. Um, where the train board is, I need some space. I mean, we moved from a 2-bedroom apartment to this 1-bedroom. And he doesn't have any, we don't have the money to, storage. So he's like, well, I'll rent you a storage downstairs. Yeah, the storage is about as big as this area right here, where the fan was to the train board. What can I get in there? Carla's got her scooter in there, and I have a couple of train sets, which I'm gonna get rid of. I don't need them anymore. I just losing interest in anything. The heat doesn't help. I mean, if Disneyland doesn't bring my spirits up in August, I don't know. I'll be really mad because not selling on eBay lately because nobody wants to buy what I got to sell. Or they say, oh, your shipping's too high. Well, that's BS. You just don't want to pay for shipping. Everyone wants everything for free. Well, whatever. I can send it to them free, but I can't guarantee it won't be broken when it gets there. You know what I mean? Anyways, what are you guys up to? What are you doing today? What is today? Wednesday? Oh yeah, I was supposed to go. Supposed to have gone to see the band. Let me type it in. And you've probably seen this on Berry Place or on Cordy's channel or any of the other people that go to Disneyland and DCA. That band is playing right across my way. I mean, 2 streets down. Well, let's see, I'm on F. 3 streets down. Oh, which ones? It's not Tuesday, is it? Today? No, it's Wednesday. Yeah, I like it too. I'd love to go see them, but I have a cold. I feel like crap. I've been since I got diabetes. Diabetes. I have to take. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're doing Berry Place, Theme Park Casual. That's the other guy I was trying to think of. You monitor a lot of people, don't you? Do they? I hope they pay you. Um, If I had money, I'd pay you. That's why I don't push it. Where are you? I don't even see the other guy. I might as well not make him a mod. Rails, or whatever his real name is. He didn't ever tell me. Actually, he told me once, but he said, don't ever call him by that. I'm like, okay, you're Rails. He goes, I like that. I'm like, okay. I think he got a job, so he's working now. I don't even see any more of his videos of, he used to videotape trains, but oh my god, have you ever watched one of his videos? It's kind of like this, and then it's like that, and then it's like this. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? You're making me dizzy, man. Don't do that with the trains. He's zooming in on the train. Bring up, zoom back, zoom back. It's like, whew, this guy's putting on a trip. So haven't told him that. I probably should tell him, if you're gonna zoom in, go slow when you come into your zoom. Don't. You do those solar magnetic news? I didn't know that. Yeah, I follow a couple. Um, there's a guy that lives in Northern California. I can't remember his name, and he does earthquakes. But he also talks about the volcanoes and the solar flares. And right now he's in Texas. Maybe you know him. I'd have to look him up. Can't remember his name. But he lives in Northern California. And then there's, of course, Dutch Sense. You've heard of him, right? I don't know what his real name is. He just goes by, I think this is his name, or it might be with an E. He keeps getting kicked off of YouTube because he says he can forecast earthquakes. And the people in USGS, Geological, they don't like it, so they have him kicked off. Okay. Yeah, the sun has a big black hole in it, I've noticed lately, or a flare or whatever. Yeah, you've seen his live streams? They're kind of weird. I mean, he's like, I can't have any music on YouTube anymore because they want me to stop. Yeah, well, it's like what they're telling me. They're taking me off of. You can't be running all these channels playlists in the same channel because you're not getting any evergreen or whatever content. I'm like, okay. So I looked at vidIQ and I watched Nick Nimmin, and he says it's. Oh, okay. Welcome back. Welcome back, Nicole. Yeah, I should put the camera over there by the thing so I can. Let me do that. My hair's a mess. I haven't combed it. I kind of feel like, gee, it's me from Taxi. I went back to the future, No, hang on. I have to move things around. Oh, yeah. Don't forget that. Mad Tea Party. All right. In just a minute. I got to pull this behind my computer screen. Come on. Just look up my nose there. Sorry about that. Okay. I can't figure out Twitch. I only have a webcam. So I tried to make a video and Twitch wouldn't let me. I'm like, why? Why is it? It wants me to live stream, and it's got all these numbers and things, and I don't know how to do that. I mean, sorry, it's upper respiratory, whatever it is, sinus infection. It's messing me up. So I tried to go live on Twitch the other night. I don't know how it works. It's like I don't know how it works. I don't know how to get back. That's how I feel like. Because the Wizard of Oz, the what's his name, the wizard. I don't know how it works. I can't come back. Just clap your toes together or whatever. You know, Dolphy, go back to Kansas. So uh, I guess I'm old. I need help. I can't figure it out. And then of course, like I'm gonna get a ding. I have told my wife, close the door. Well, the cats like to open the door. They don't like any doors closed. You know how that is, right, Trish? She's watching PBS. I'm like, what are you, old? What is this PBS stuff? That's what my mom and dad used to watch. Yeah. And I can't think of the name of the band with the big lips, Mick Jagger. They're live on PBS. Well, they're not live, but whatever. So I'm sure that I'm gonna get a ding from YouTube because they can hear the music. Yeah, can you guys hear it? Listen. Of course, now there's no music. Now they want you to support the channel. Rumble, what is that? Can you make money on it though? Can you get monetized? And is there a lot of people on it, or is YouTube the king? Then you wouldn't happen to have a URL, would you? I mean, I tried the Mickey Mouse Pants thing, but it seems when I say Mickey Mouse Pants, I'm talking about just Discord. It looks like Mickey's shorts. Um, they don't want you to advertise your channel. Yeah, I went into one thing and they said, no, you can't mention your channel here. Well, then what good is it? I mean, I want to show off my stuff. I have stuff to do, stuff to show off. I did get somebody gave me a compliment. He said, wow, you did it. Let me click on that. Hang on. Well, it looks like YouTube. Let me save it. Thank you. Rumble. Is that like Rumble Fish? Okay. Do you have to pay to get on that? Or is it free? I like YouTube too. I mean, I'm wondering, I don't save my videos. Everything I have goes straight to my channels. And then I erase them off my computer because I don't have the room on my computer. Well, I do. It's got a terabyte. But um, I don't know how that works and I don't know where it's being saved. And they don't censor you. Maybe that's where that guy started. Have you heard of. Shoot. Hang on. YouTube, come back here. Subscriptions. Why do I have? Oh, those are people that want me to subscribe. I'm like, I don't know any of these girls. They all look like sluts. It says subscribe. Do they have something for artists? I noticed YouTube doesn't really say art. They have, you know, people and blogs, but nothing about art, like drawing. I don't want this. I want my. Hang on, I'm trying to find something. History. Yes, a little help. Okay. Have you heard of this guy? You say if YouTube ever takes you down, your videos are gone. Oh, great. So it's just like Facebook. If Facebook ever crashes and wipes out your channel like they've done to me before, I've lost all my pictures of my family that were on digital. That's why I like pictures that you can hold in your hand, but can't have them in this apartment. We found that out when the landlord did do very little to take care of the problem. He's like, throw this out, throw that out. Oh, that's our pictures of our wedding from Disneyland. Oh, we have to get another one. These ones are loaded with bed bugs. And they weren't, but there was like three of them that had bed bugs on them. I mean, it was like 50 pictures. All right, let's see. Yeah, I haven't been keeping it friendly. Um, I think I will give that a try, but how can I get people from here to go over there and watch it, or do they just have to find me? And can I use my same name? Can I be Mitch's Adventures or Magic Mitch Arts or whatever I decide? Well, like my new channel, MSC Artworks. It's not really new. The only thing I did is added 55 to the end of it. Oh, okay. After I get it made up, I will do that. Um, Nightbot was going crazy the other night on, oh, I think it was Kiko and Carla. Is that their name? I had written something and it came out in capitals because I accidentally hit the capital button. And it's like, we're putting you in timeout. I'm like, what? What did I do? Oh, it's in caps. And so they said, oh, we got to fix that. I'm like, yeah, I go, Nightbot's a real fun one sometimes. Yeah, you know what I have a problem with? I don't know how to load my videos or my pictures, anything like that, off of the big, on the, I don't know what you call them anymore, desktop, I guess. This is an all in one computer. It doesn't have a brain anymore. Hey, brain. No. Uh, so, I mean, it's all built into one thing. But I can't get anything. I can't get my URLs to show up on Twitter, on Instagram. They come up where you can't click on them. And so, well, what good is that? People can't see my videos, or they can't see, you know, a picture that I took that I have somewhere else. I know this is call us Wednesday Complain Day, but I do want to change up. Like I said, I'm separating this channel. I'm shrinking it down to maybe 5 different playlists, and the other channels, the other playlists are going to be new channels. Now, Mrs. Adventures, her name's Miss Win now. Miss Win. or Mrs. Win, because she wins a lot. I mean, you play these games and people watch to the point they steal your money. Yeah, she was playing one of these games. This game, as a matter of fact, not this ticket. It was I think it was a green one or a blue one. No, it was pink. That's right, because she said pink is for ladies and blue is for boys. I'm like, okay, whatever. It was our first game. I bought it at a gas station. And when I say first game, I mean first of these new tickets. Bought it at a Chevron gas station. There was a guy there. I don't want to be racist, but he was black. And he says, "Do you have a channel?" I mean, he was working behind the counter. And I said, "Yeah, I have a channel. Why? Can I watch?" Well, yeah, of course. I'm always taking subscribers. How do I get to your channel? Here, go here. My niece used to date the guy who created that. So I got that free. Popple. Okay, so that took him to my channel. I wish I would have never given it to him. So, you know, these numbers right here, these were covered up. Those numbers weren't. And my wife must have flipped the card over like this, and he got all these numbers, and he stole her money. It's a $2 ticket, but she hit the instant win $20. The next day, the money was cashed at a Chevron in Northern California. I live in Southern California. I still have the ticket. That's actually another room. And when I went in to cash it, the manager was there, and she goes, "Ticket's already been cashed." No, it hasn't. I have it right here. If it had been cashed, you guys would have took the ticket. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right, but still, it's been cashed. Talk to lottery. Well, that was the weekend from what do you call it? Labor Day, Memorial Day weekend, and of course, lottery was closed until Tuesday. And we actually bought the ticket on a Wednesday. It was cashed the very next morning in a place called Redwood City on some Indian reservation at a Chevron gas station. He must have collaborated with one of his buddies, told him, "Hey, here's the numbers, cash it." So he got $20, or somebody got $20 because my wife didn't get it. So now when we make videos, where is it? I have learned from other people that when I mentioned this online, that when we're live, we just have to cover up. Okay, of course this number will be covered because it's that's where they get the code, but we just have to cover up that number if we're live and not show them the back of the ticket. Or like the guy that I talked to, he started out and he lost big money, like $500. Same thing happened to him. And you know what he said? Just, you know what? Make your video. If you're a winner, go catch that ticket. Don't post it on YouTube until you cash the ticket. And then that's what we've been doing. So the winning tickets, we cash them elsewhere. We cash them and then we put the video up. Even if we're a loser, we still cash them and put the video up. I mean, don't cash them, but we do the second chance and then put the video up because I don't need somebody else getting that chance of winning. It's hot. I never drink a whole cup of Gatorade. And I can't put this fan on here, not because you guys won't hear, but there's somebody barbecuing, and it smells like they got so much barbecue fluid on the briquettes. There's the smell of it's just coming in. It's like, ugh. Yeah, I mean, it'd be great if there was something cooking on them, but I think he's just burning the fumes. So I can't even run the air. Okay, well, I will try your link. I don't know what to do about getting on Instagram and getting people to actually clickable on the link. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I need to hire somebody like you, Trish. I was gonna call you Pirate Girl. Pirate Girl. Yeah, that's the other thing. My pirate hat got ruined. Cat puked on it, and it was felt. Which, by the way, the orange kitty cat's sick. We took him to the vet today. Well, my wife took him because I'm sick still. She's sick too. And where is he? It's not even around. They had to draw blood, and they gave him. He was dehydrated, so they hydrated him. We don't know what's wrong. They took a blood test, and they're going to do a full workup on him and find out because he's not eating, and he's got diarrhea and vomiting. We don't know what's going on. He's not allowed outside, so he didn't come from outside. What's sub-Q fluids? The other kitty cats. Oh, there he is. I'll see if I can get. You probably won't be able to see him because it's pretty dark. Let me see if I can zoom in. He's had a long day, so he's just sitting up there, sleeping, I guess. I hope. And I felt like a dad. I had to clean his butt, which was gross. Diarrhea all over his tail, and like, ugh. Ugh. I don't know how you do it. I mean, with real kids. I don't have any kids. Oh, I don't know. My wife said they took him in the back. No, we haven't changed the food. Although he does eat a lot of the squeeze ups. Um, I don't know what kind of cat food. I think it's Frisky's cat food is dry. Yeah, the squeeze up treat. I'll grab one. I'll show you. He might jump down for that. That's the only thing he'll eat right now. It's a liquidy kind of substance. Uh, Guess what? I'm trapped. I don't think I can show you. Where is he? He's right behind my chair. 23 pounds. And they all make a mess of my. I vacuum this place, try to look decent, and cats shred the litter box little paper thing up instantly. It's like, why did I vacuum? You know, kids. But yeah, it's let's see. Oh, you know what? Delectables. She always throws it in the trash right here. These things. What is this flavor? Tuna. Ugh, I hate tuna. They love it. Yeah, we probably could do that. That would help. Um, I have a syringe, and he was allowing me to squeeze water into his mouth on the side of his mouth yesterday, but he was, fighting me like, no, I don't want the water. And we're thinking, oh, don't die on us, cat. He's 12 years old. Okay. Well, we're going to see what the doctor says tomorrow. Hopefully, they're going to call my wife, and then we'll get him rehydrated because, yeah, in this heat, and he's up there, he's going to be burning up. I mean, I know they don't sweat, but yeah, he's not doing any good just sitting up there. He's been drinking, though, lately. I mean, after I had squirted them with the water in there, we got, I don't know what they call them, the drinking fountains. So they drink out of that. I'm sure my wife knows how to do that. She used to live on a farm, and they had lots of dogs. They bred dogs, beagles, Snoopies in Ohio. But yeah, she would know how to do that because she had a pet raccoon. No, his name was not Miko. I don't think. No, I think his name was Bandit. And she said when she left there to move to Florida, that raccoon was like 20 years old. I'm like, 20 years old? How old? How long do they live? She goes, well, when I left my house, he was still alive, so I don't know. And the only reason they had a baby raccoon was because her dad went out hunting, and the buddy that was hunting with him accidentally shot the mom because he thought it was another animal. So he killed the raccoon, and there was a baby in there that survived. So they took him in. That's what his diarrhea looks like, pumpkin color. Yeah, but how do you get him to eat pumpkin? We can't get him. He's spoiled. He wants just the Friskies hard cat food, and that's it. But he's not even eating that now. Oh, he does love turkey, though, which is not good for him. My wife insists on giving him a piece of, you deli turkey from the refrigerator. It's like, quit giving the cat that. You keep yelling at me for feeding the cat chocolate, which chocolate's bad for this guy down here. That's the other thing she does. She gives him milk, and he'll drink the whole thing if you give him a whole bowl of milk. But he's not doing any of those right now. Okay, well, yeah, I'll have Carla look at this. Actually, is there a way for me to save chat? Because I've noticed when I'm live and I click it off, the chat's gone. How can I save it? Yeah, but he hasn't had any milk in the past 3 days. Uh, yeah. I don't know how to do that. Let me do it on here. I'll just take a picture. No, I don't want that. Go. Yeah. Scroll it down a little here. There we go. Move the camera out of the way for a second. right, I'll send that to her. All right, let's do it this way. All right, I sent it to her. Looks like blur, but it's not. I mean, still looks like blur, but I can read it on here. So that means she can read it, or she can do it like this. So yeah, thank you. So I will give the I forget what you called it. What was the name of it again? Hang on. I'll do it this way. Ah, shoot. I clicked it off. Hang on a second. No, that's not what I wanted. Where did it go? Oh, okay. Rumble. Looks like a guitar pick. Will Rumble allow me to use a webcam? Because this is how I do my streaming. With one of these, which I'd show you the camera, but we're on it right now. So it doesn't need to be a camera where I can use their code or whatever it is to log in, because, like I said, I don't know how to do that. Facebook never stays. My internet doesn't have enough power, and it always says low something, and it's like pixelizing, and it doesn't work. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and give that a try. Thanks for your help again, as usual. And if it doesn't work, I'll be adding my new channels, which of course is MSC Artworks 55 and trains, model trains from, I forget what I called it, small to large or something. And then, of course, the Disneyland Railroad that I've worked on. I've been working on the railroad. No. And then I'm going to do, of course, a car show one. All right. Well, thank you. Thanks again for watching. Nicole, if you're here, have a good night. And Pirate Trish, ahoy. And thanks for the info on what we can do for Flynn. I'll keep you up to date on that. And I'll keep you up to date on Rumble. Is anyone else there like all the other people that hang out with Cordy? If not, make new friends, right? All right, thanks. Good night, Mrs. Mitch. She's in sleeping, but I'll let her know. Thanks, Pirate Trish. How do we end this? Oh yeah, right there. Bye.